He seemed to love her very much when he grew up.
It was over 15 minutes into the press conference for the film Jeanne Du Barry, which opened the Cannes Film Festival yesterday,
Ladies and gentlemen, Johnny Depp.
that the one that everyone had questions for finally showed up. Johnny Depp wasn't met with quite as long as an ovation as he got yesterday at the end of the film screening, which got Johnny a little choked up.
I was very proud to see the comeuppance of the result of good work.
Now, while it was reported that it was a 6 or 7 minute ovation, the start to finish footage that was released today shows that it was about a 4-minute ovation. But either way, Johnny was ready to play a game of patty cake to pass the time. And the 4-minute ovation started to make Johnny worry that he was stuck in a glitch in the Matrix.
For a couple of seconds, it sort of scared me because it felt like we were stuck in a loop. It just seemed to go on and on.
And throughout the press conference, it was hard to figure out what Johnny was trying to say through his very slow answers to questions.
We're here to talk about a film, but, it's like asking a question. How are you doing? But what's underneath in the subtext is, God, I hate you. Do you know what I mean?
Nope, I don't.
It's weird. $100,000 bird sings unrecorded Beatles songs. You'll get it later, I promise.
It's been hours and nope, still don't, Johnny. But once I kind of cleared through the weeds of all the random things that he says throughout this press conference, it's clear, despite what he says, that Johnny is very much hurt by how Hollywood boycotted him and how the media treated him throughout his legal battle with his ex, Amber Heard.
When you're asked to resign from a film you're doing because of something that is merely a bunch of kind of vowels and consonants floating in the air, you feel a bit boycotted. You'd have to not have a pulse to feel at that point. I mean, with regard to me and my life, the majority of what you read is fantastically, horrifically written fiction.
And Johnny is pissed that colleagues in the industry didn't have his back when Amber first made her allegations against him, and then it caused everyone to turn their back on him.
It's a very strange, funny time where everybody would love to be able to be themselves, but they can't, because they must fall in line with the person in front of them.
Now that he won the civil case against Amber, and it's pretty clear that the public wants to see Johnny Depp in movies again, Hollywood is like the ex that suddenly wants Johnny back.
Do I feel boycotted now? No.
And Johnny's playing it hard to get, or like, I don't know her.
I don't feel boycotted by Hollywood because I don't think about it. I don't think about Hollywood.
Which is a bunch of crap. Clearly he thinks about it a lot. He just got through saying that you'd have to be dead to not see that he was boycotted by Hollywood. And now basically Johnny is saying, oh, you didn't want me? Fine, now I don't want you.
I don't have much further need for Hollywood myself.
Johnny plays dumb, like he doesn't know why the media is using the word comeback. And this is after he just got through saying that Hollywood boycotted them, and now they're not boycotting them.
I keep wondering about the word comeback because I didn't go anywhere.
What Johnny's really saying is that he's the same man that he was before the Amber Heard allegations. Like, nothing has changed about him. It's just that Hollywood's attitude towards him has changed.
Maybe people stopped calling out of whatever their fear was at the time. But no, I didn't go nowhere. I've been sitting around.
Well, now he's no longer sitting around, and Cannes just chose his movie to open the film festival, which they took a lot of heat for from Amber Heard supporters. To them, Johnny has an analogy.
What if one day they did not allow me, under no circumstances, no matter what, I cannot go to McDonald's for life. Because somewhere, if you got them all in one room, there'd be 39 angry people watching me eat a Big Mac on a loop.
So once again, Johnny is saying in a very roundabout way that the festival has the free will to choose or not choose to screen his movie, and people have the free will to choose to see the movie or not see the movie. But social media shouldn't dictate what the film industry does.
Who are they? Why do they care? Anonymous. Apparently a lot of spare time. I don't think I'm the one who should be worried.
It's clear that Johnny still has many fans given the massive crowd that showed up to get a glimpse of the actor at the premiere of Jeanne Du Barry yesterday. And as with playing Louis XV in the film, Johnny does still understand what his job is.
You need to figure out a way that the viewer can forget who you are and can forget all the baggage you carry within the first 3 to 4 minutes of the film. That's your biggest hope. If you got there, you got good through. You did all right for a minute.
So yeah, that's what you can take away from that very convoluted press conference that happened today for his movie. Look, leaving the legal issues aside, I love Johnny Depp as an actor. He's a movie star and I'd missed him. It's nice to have him back. But this whole act during the press conference of I don't care what people think is a bunch of BS. Clearly he cares what people think. It's clear that he's bitter over Hollywood turning its back on him a few years ago, and he's not going to let them forget that now that maybe they're coming a calling again. And look, I'm not saying Johnny shouldn't feel that way. I'm just calling him out on, come on Johnny, let's call a spade here. That you clearly care what people think and you're upset how you were treated the last few years. But yeah, what are your thoughts on this whole comeback of Johnny Depp?